Hello everyone, good evening. I hope you're able to see the screen and hear our voice. Sister Kanchi,
Yes, brother, am I audible?
yes, you are.
Okay.
Your video on, please. Thank you.
Heartful welcome to one and all. It's so good to see each one of you today for the evening session. Hope you had a connected, soulful, and a balanced day. Being Heartful Every Day is a beautiful program created with an attempt to transform and refine us one day at a time through experiential activity designed and crafted to inculcate noble qualities of the heart. Whisper reading to inspire us, connect us, and many such micro activities are in store for a year-long celebration of revered Babuji Maharaj's 125th birth anniversary, with an intention to work towards the best version of ourselves, one day at a time, and so we urge you and encourage you, if the program Being Heartful Every Day has inspired you to spread the awareness of the program, as the entire team of Being Heartful Every Day is working day in and day out tirelessly to create the program for all of us. And part of the program, we encourage you to share your invitation of the master class with your friends and family. The intention for evening session is that we'll read through an inspirational reading connected to the quality that we are celebrating and trying to inculcate and cultivate this entire week, that is balance, and connect together and stay together for the universal prayer. So Daji has time and again reiterated the importance of taking some time out to read the mission's literature. So let's now dive into the world of wisdom. We are reading from the User's Guide to Living, Part 5, Learning to Simplify Life. The two wings of a bird. Before moving to the fourth principle, let's pause for a moment to see how far we have come. In the earlier articles of the User's Guide, we explored principles 1 to 3 about the spiritual practices of meditation and prayer and the ultimate goal of existence. The remaining 7 principles cover other aspects of daily life relating to activities and interactions with others. Authentic progress includes both the worldly and the spiritual dimensions of existence because they are not separate. And Babuji uses the analog: spirituality and materiality are like the two wings of a bird. A bird cannot fly with one wing alone. This statement of Babuji is often misinterpreted according to the particular disposition of the reader. For example, some take it to mean that material success and spiritual success coexist, so that they can conveniently justify their material desires, pleasures, and indulgences that are not in tune with spiritual progress. Some go to the other extreme, diving into spirituality in order to escape the human side of life, believing that their God or Guru will somehow wave a magic wand and come to the rescue whenever there is a problem. It reminds me of one of Aesop's fable about a man from Athens who was going on a long sea journey when his ship was wrecked in a terrifying storm. He managed to escape from the sinking vessel with a few others, and they all held on to planks of wood from the shipwreck to stay afloat. There was an island nearby, so most of the survivors started swimming towards the shore, but the man from Athens did not. Instead, he started praying to the goddess Athena. Please rescue me for this terrible situation. I promise I will build a temple in your honor if I survive this. As he was pleading thus, a sailor swam by and called out, pray to Athena by all means, but also start swimming if you want to survive. What happens when we rely on spiritual dimensions to solve worldly issues? In the early 1980s, the psychologist John Wellwood coined the term spiritual bypassing to describe a phenomenon he observed in many meditators, that they use spiritual practices and beliefs to avoid dealing with unresolved emotional and psychological issues. Today, this term is commonly used in the West for behavior that results in a conceptual, one-sided kind of spirituality, where one pole of life is elevated at the expense of the other, and subconscious tendencies are not dealt with at all. Wellwood observed this wreaking havoc in people's life, especially in relationships. Spirituality becomes some sort of escapism to avoid the challenges of worldly life. Today, this is common, with the mushrooming number of teachers offering fast food spirituality, but it is nothing new. In Babuji's lifetime, he has encountered a wide spectrum of spiritual paths and practices and lamented that many so-called gurus were merely parroting scriptures and techniques without having the necessary caliber, expertise, and experience to guide their followers towards the goal. He also came across paths and prescribed austerity and isolation, where practitioners ran away from the psychological and interpersonal dimensions of being. Both extremes missed the point. Babuji realized this, that a genuine spiritual path has to support the personal, interpersonal, and transpersonal levels of being. His analogy of, of a bird needing two wings to fly also has another meaning. As we progress spiritually, our material life becomes more and more charged with the finer vibrations of our spiritual essence. As a result, our growth in both spheres integrates to be in tune with our divine nature. In fact, we develop as complete human beings in order to soar on both wings, with the heart functioning like the tail of a bird guiding us forward. So, what is it this human aspect are all about? We have multiple dimensions or layers of being: our physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, social, and spiritual dimension. And each one affects all the others. Our aim is to bring these dimensions into a holistic and dynamic oneness. From a quantum perspective, these dimensions are energy sheets that become progressively subtler as we move from the outer to the inner, from form to formlessness, from matter to energy to absolute. In yoga, they are also known as sheets, the koshas of our system. We cannot ignore any of them in our journey to the goal. They are all part of the oneness of being in different states of vibrations. As it's sharp 9 p.m., let us all connect ourselves for the 9 o'clock prayer. Gently close your eyes. Feel the love and light that is present in your heart. Fill your entire being with love and gratitude. Take a thought that all brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion. Feel this vibration expanding from your inner to the outer environment, connecting the entire humanity and feeling the love and devotion growing in each and every person present in this world. Intensify the feeling that real faith is growing stronger and stronger in them. Thank you, everyone. Deep, deep gratitude for a session filled with love and gentle connection. Have a restful evening and let us connect with the inner being through the Heartfulness bedtime prayer before we sleep. And see you all tomorrow in the morning at 6 a.m. Good night.